Well, this is our first time having this conversation. Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm all right. Now, I know you're a girl dad, right?
Right?
Best part about being a girl dad?
Watching her think she's a woman already.
How old is she?
3.
And what she thinks what? She's like 30 now?
She don't know. She just thinks she's grown.
And she could bully you, right?
Yeah, not me, but everybody else, yeah.
Wait, okay, so are you gentle parenting? Like, how do you handle, like, so
Yeah.
do you have boundaries or do you give in? Be honest.
She do what she want to do. like she do what she want to do.
Yeah.
She's not like bad or nothing, but she's just adventurous.
Yeah.
She just like get into things. Yeah.
What was the last thing she
Yeah.
got into? And you got a little nervous, like, hey, it's getting a little risky right now.
She like she know how to put stuff on top of the couch or scoot chairs close to the dresser and climb up on it. And
Nope.
like she rough like a boy, but she's a girl. Like, and I like that too though. She's not so soft.
Yeah, she's gonna do her
Like
thing.
if she running down the street or down the hall and she fall, she'll look up at everybody and be like, I'm okay.
Oh, sweet.
Before we can even ask her, she'll be like, I'm okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you shared that because one, I think girl dads are the best, and maybe it's because Katrina and I, we have daughters, and so I think for their dads, it's like they're so lucky to have a girl dad. Girls were so loyal.
Yeah.
Like to our fathers. Are you kidding
for sure.
me?
For sure.
Like
For sure.
It's the greatest feeling. So you're enjoying this, right? But I also
Love
saw
it.
that you said it's time for a son.
Yeah.
Oh, you hesitated. What's going on?
I said that because just because how I be watching her.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I need a mini me,
Yeah.
a boy version though. Yeah.
How many kids do you want?
I don't know. It really don't even matter no
Yeah.
more. It don't even matter no more.
What's the hardest part about fatherhood, especially working and being on the road?
Time.
Yeah.
I ain't like it's just time. Yep.
Yeah. It's hard. It's like you want to be, with her all the time
Right.
but it's tough. You're working, you're out here. We're talking about your new song, No Sweat. How's that been going?
No Sweat going good. It's going up. It's going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the inspiration behind it?
It really was something random. My homeboy was I think he was on TikTok or Twitter or something. I mean X, and the Keith Sweat Nobody song just popped up out of nowhere.
Classic.
And I remember the beginning of it, so I just told my producer, who was at my house too.
Yeah.
I just told him to sample that.
Classic.
Like, yeah, and just put my spin on it.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
make
yeah.
it sound all the way R&B-ish.
Are you into just listening to R&B? You know what I mean? In general?
I say more like blues than R&B. Like I like old music.
Who introduced you to it?
My grandma.
Oh.
Yeah, I was raised by my grandma.
Give us your favorite memory of your grandma.
She don't know nothing about like new trends or fashion or none of that type stuff. So it was her birthday. I went back to Memphis and I had popped up on her. And I had this brand on called Gallery Department. And it looked like work gear with like paint splatters and all that stuff on it. So I go over there, she see me, long story short. She got her little friends around and I got my neighborhood homeboys around that she know. And she just joking. She like my family nickname Mackie. Like don't nobody know this until now. Like my family nickname Mackie. So she like, yeah, Mackie owned a paint shop too. Because of my outfit. Yeah, she was being funny. She's like, yeah, Mackie owned a paint shop too. I was like, man, all right, I got you. Yeah.
Did you try to correct,
Nah, I just let her do
so
her
to
thing.
this day she thinks?
Nah, she was being funny.
Okay, I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
oh, my, that is
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love these moments.
Yeah.
How does your family feel about all of your success? Concerns or excited, a little bit of both?
Yeah, it's definitely both.
Of course.
It's definitely both.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's because where we come from. Like it's in Memphis, like not too many people make it out.
What's the best piece of advice your grandma gave you or a close family member, somebody that you respect?
My auntie told me what's done in the dark come to light.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. And I ain't understanding when I was young. Cause
Does
I
that
used to be like so bad, and she was like, "Did you do that?" Like, man, I ain't do that. I ain't do that. But
oh
over time, it's like he found out, like, yeah, he did that. Kind of like,
wait, what did you lie about as a kid that she
like
ended up finding out about and you got even in bigger
stealing,
trouble?
stealing. I think I stole my grandma's cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah, I was bad, bro. I was like 7 or 8.
and then
Like
they
that,
found
yeah.
out it was you.
They knew it was me. I was the only child. Ain't nobody else finna steal cigarettes. Yeah.
Is that something you're gonna pass on to your daughter? Just hey, reminder: everything that happens in the dark comes to light.
She gonna be put up on so much game.
Yeah.
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 Military minded.
Now, I caught that right now. Military mindset is very Pac energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Pac fan, so you know I can catch that. And then when
Sure.
I'm looking, you know, at the new album and the title. Tell us the title of the new album. And now this whole Pac conversation is going to make sense for people who are
Okay.
listening.
I named it Glockaveli because of Tupac's Machiavelli.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know Tupac got Machiavelli from Machiavelli. It's
Right.
a book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The
About a
Prince.
Yeah.
That's
for
right.
sure. And like what Machiavelli represented, it was like vengeance with like death or whatever. But Pac really didn't just represent that all the way. Like when how they display Pac now, sometimes in ways you just think it's just all thug life, just to you know what I'm saying, just straight thug. But if you look more into him and you know what I'm saying, just read about him, you'll know what he represented and what he stood for and how smart he was.
And his lineage.
Yeah.
His mother.
Yeah, for sure.
Being part of the Black Panther Party. I mean, the lineage is very
it's
strong.
Yeah,
That's right.
Definitely
You know,
strong.
and
Yeah, I
even
with it.
stepfather, and you know, it's a very strong lineage. I mean,
Yeah.
it's what I would credit. Me as a fan, I would credit that to his brilliance, right?
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah.
of that just being instilled with so much greatness around him.
Right.
Okay, so when did you first discover Pac? Like, what was the one song that you're like, oh, yeah.
I can't think of like what song, but I know I was like I think like 8 or 9, and I just used to just see him all the time on TV to the point like I would have thought he was still alive. I didn't know he was dead until I got like
Older, right.
older, like you know what I'm saying. But what song? I can't think what song exactly it was, but it was just his energy and his persona.
His
it was
presence.
like yeah.
That's
like,
right. What
yeah,
would you
for
say
sure.
your top 3 favorite Pac songs?
Dear Mama for sure. Like
Classic.
matter of fact, that's probably what got me just. That's probably the song I think that now that I think about it, just got me more attached to him.
Yeah.
Cause my mama left. Well, she didn't leave me. She went to jail for 15, 16 years when I was only 13 months. And she didn't get out until my senior year.
Wow.
So, like, that song, when I found out about this song, like, it just stuck with me all the way until now.
Wow.
Yeah, so Dear Mama for sure. Me Against the World.
That's a classic. Come on.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Just because of the story on it. Yeah.
I love that Pac has such a big influence on you, considering that you're very young. I mean, Pac died, if my
Very
math is
young.
correct, 28 years ago. And I think you're, what,
He was
27?
I'm
27?
27. I think he was 26,
No, when he died, he was 25.
25.
Correct me, Katrina, if that's wrong. Like, I think it might have even been,
I think 26.
I think it might have been his 25th.
25.
Yes. Yeah, it was his 20. He just crossed his 25th birthday in June. And then,
Yep.
oh, wow. Okay. So I love this, though. I like this energy right now because I think it's important. So once you felt the energy in his presence and then you started digging back and you just went back through the music, and how has that influenced you? Like, what is it about Pac that influences you?
He's so misunderstood. And I am too. So that's really what it is.
What do you think people get wrong about you? What's misunderstood about you?
Everybody think I'm like cocky or mean or just like a little hothead because I don't talk.
You're mysterious, so people don't know what to expect.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And because you're mindful and you're watching, they might think, oh, he thinks he's better than everybody.
Nah, I don't even think about that.
Yeah, you didn't walk in here. I didn't get that vibe.
Yeah, straight up.
What I got is you have a lot of nice jewelry. Like, you went to Paris Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're enjoying the road right now.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying life. Life, period.
Life.
Yeah, life,
Yeah.
period.
What would you say has been, I don't know, the greatest lesson you've learned so far?
You can't take everybody with you, and everything is not for everybody.
When did you learn that, and how did you learn that? Because that's it right there.
Keep it short. It's like you can't mix business with friends and family all the time. Like it's not. I'm not saying it won't work out, but it's not just meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, gotta let business be business. And then like far as like situations, like you can't take this group of friends, well, you know what I'm saying, to this type of situation because you got this type of friends that already adapted and, you know what I'm saying, move like this situation. So it only makes sense. So that just caused a lot of favoritism, jealousy.
It's hard to balance.
Yeah, so it's like, you don't understand it.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's like, okay, they playing soccer and they playing basketball, but it's a basketball tournament. It's only right I take the basketball players to the like you get what I'm saying?
To play
so
the game of basketball.
This is their life. This is their thing. This they feel. So it's like it be stuff like that. Well, it was stuff like that going on that I had to work out.
That's a hard.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's a transition, right? It's just like maneuvering life, friendships. Outside of your success, that's already complicated. But then you add your success and everything, it amplifies the situation even more. It gets harder.
Sure.
Do you find yourself, making your circle smaller and smaller and smaller? Do you find yourself just, figuring out life?
I want to say smaller, but stronger. I say stronger because it's already a selected few anyway.
Yeah, no.
I
You're
just
mindful.
make it stronger.
Yeah.
So it won't get smaller.
What would you attribute to your success? Right now, somebody's watching, someone who looks up to you, and they're trying to figure out like how he got it like this, but you're like, no, the real reason I'm successful is because of this. What would you credit your success to? I'm sure there's a bunch of things, but the one thing you're very proud of.
Okay, a lot of people say Dolph, of course it's Dolph, but then again, myself and God, because Dolph couldn't force me into the studio. He didn't force me into the studio to, you know what I'm saying, to rap. Like, I always had a passion for this, and then again, I always had strong, super strong faith in myself. And I got like a real relationship with God. Like I talk to God probably more than I talk to any human being.
Wow.
I be in my head so much. So I say
Man,
for sure.
What was the last thing you told God?
The last thing I told God, probably thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, probably thank you.
And what were you thankful for? What was the thank you about? Was it after a certain thing?
It was some food. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pray before I eat.
But you know how important that is? Like, I love what you're saying right now because we take things for granted.
Yeah.
For real. Like, life, for us, I have my food right next to me. Millions of people around the world might not have that privilege that I have.
Yeah, for real.
So the fact that you're mindful of that, I think that's beautiful. I think that's important. It is.
It is
important.
I done been through some shit to the point I had to come to realization like, man, it ain't nobody doing this for me but God. Yeah, so.
And I just think being thankful, that's important, man. Gratitude is important.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's so easy to focus on all the hard things and what I don't have and how come I'm not here. Do you still battle those thoughts? Like, how come, I'm not getting that or that success? Or do you find yourself now at a place of just being more evolved?
It used to cross my mind, but then again, I know myself. I shake that shit off and be like, man, bro, you tripping. You that nigga, you him. Don't worry about it. I just be rushing time, and I know that's not possible. Like you can't rush what's already playing. Was already wrote for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, patience is hard.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem, but I'm getting there though.
I know. We got to work on it for sure.
Getting there.
You have posted, "I'll never forget who tried counting me out." Do you have a running list? Because I got one. So I'm just curious if we're on the same level.
I got a list. Well, I don't have a list, but I got them in mind.
Yeah. It's like, but you remember.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ran?
It motivated me.
Of course.
Yeah, it motivated me.
Have you ran into anyone who's doubted you and
all
and they
the time.
switch up the tone?
And I still be around them.
And do they switch up the energy at all? Like, oh, I knew you were gonna make it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you're nice about it, or like, how do you respond?
Sometimes I respond, or sometimes just you knew that. Like,
I like the confidence.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, like it's always been there.
Yeah,
It's always been there.
but you're not being petty about it, is what you're saying. Like that's
because I don't even start conversations with people.
okay. So somebody had posted, I don't care what anybody says. Being financially stable eliminates 95% of your stress. And then you responded by saying, "Don't believe this." Why?
Those the type of people who think money is everything. Like money can't buy you health. Money can't buy you health. I mean happiness. Like it can like temporary, but like not for life. Like there's nothing you can buy that's you're gonna be happy every day for life with nothing else that's gonna bother you.
Yeah.
So
have you seen that in your experience where you've seen somebody who's got a lot of money, but they're just not happy? Me.
Well, I was like that at a point in time.
You know why I think hearing that is important? Because sometimes we're so focused on money and like, I'm going to go get the money. But then that void is still there, right?
Yeah,
so what do you think in your experience, what is your drive? If it's not money, what is it?
It's my family, really. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's all I really care about. I don't care about materials and stuff no more. Like I done grew out of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes your daughter happy?
Cookies.
What's her favorite cookie?
Oreos.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, do you bring them back home like, hey?
Nah, I when I'm not there, I order her some like Uber Eats or Instacart and then just send her some. Me or my mama. Like she'll call me or she'll call her mama. I mean my mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I want some cookies.
What
That's to send them.
I love that. And other than seeing your daughter happy and your family happy, what makes you happy?
Other than them?
Like something that's, I don't want to say selfish, but something more for you.
Getting my people out of financial situations. Like, because the people that I do stuff like that for, like, I literally grew up with nothing around. So I know how it is and I know how it feels. So I just be happy that I'm blessed enough to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have nobody like me right now. You know what I'm saying? But now they do. They got me. So.
If you could go back in time and tell your younger self, best piece of advice, what would that be? Let's imagine you talking to 10-year-old self.
Don't worry about it. Just keep living. God got you. Yeah. I won't even let myself know what's coming.
Yeah. Staying focused and just knowing that
Yeah.
it's
For
going to
sure.
work out the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to work out.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
For sure.
I want to get some love advice from you because I thought this was an interesting post. You said, don't tell me that you love me. Get my name tatted. That's a bold statement.
Right.
Okay. Especially, let's
Okay.
say you're someone who doesn't have a tattoo. I see you have tattoos. Do you have any love interest names on you? Like, is it equal? Oh, okay. So
I
you're
got
not.
my mama name. She got my whole face.
I like how you wiggle through that. That's smooth.
I ain't wiggle through it. You ain't asked the question.
That was smooth. But so if somebody gets a tattoo of you, are you going to get it back of them?
No, because I
Wow.
never told anyone to even go get my name tagged. Tweet was a bar from a song.
Yeah, but I'm just curious. So you have a lot of tattoos. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. What are the expectations in a relationship? Do you know, like,
From-
how would you know somebody loves you? Like the number one way,
Time. Just time.
time.
Yeah, it's not like one particular thing that I can be like, oh yeah, we
Yeah.
gonna be forever. It ain't gonna work like
Time.
that. Yeah,
Time is important because you got to
yeah.
really see somebody in the thick of things,
Yeah.
right? Like you got to see
Yeah.
how they're going to react to certain
Yeah.
things. So
No
time,
matter how long or short it takes, and like you got to know who you're dealing with.
for sure.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
Got to know. You got to know.
I want to go back to the tattoo. Let's imagine this person got a tattoo of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you're being generous. Time has passed. You got a tattoo of them of their initials or something. What if a breakup happens? Would you encourage someone to get a tattoo removal?
I'm gonna be like, you shouldn't have got it anyway. I didn't even tell you to get it.
Get out the interview.
Like, you did it to yourself.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
What?
Yeah, listen, I'm not mad. I think that was great.
Okay.
That is so great. Oh man, this is an exciting time for you because I also know you're going to be going on tour. What's the craziest thing a fan has ever done to get your attention?
Matter of fact, a fan really did get my name tatted though. Like I signed I autographed something for them.
Yes.
A blank sheet of paper, matter of fact. And she said, I'm going to get this tatted. I said, no, you're not. I said, no, you're not. She said, yes, I am. I said, I'm not finna sign this if you don't get it. I was just playing.
You instigated the situation.
But I didn't tell her to get it. I just said I'm not gonna sign it.
I would hate to get into an argument with you.
Why?
Because you know what? It'd be like, well, I didn't use that word. You know, like you're tricky with the words. I can tell.
No, I just know how to respond.
Oh, you know how to manipulate. I can feel it.
No. That's what you try to do. You try to get me to agree to you.
Remind me never to, disagree with you because it would be. Have you thought maybe, look, if music and you wanted to like embark on a new journey, I think lawyer would be good for you. I do. I think that
all
wordplay.
women should be a lawyer, actually.
I'm not mad at that. Because you got me. Because you're right. I agree. We're good at this,
Yeah,
but
for
you're
real.
good
Y'all
too. I saw you play with words right now. I was like, oh, that was diabolical.
Okay.
I like the energy. And I like that you came in here ready to talk about your new music, the new album coming out. I love that you're a Pac fan and, you're going on tour. You're talking about your daughter and all these incredible moments in your life. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What happens next?
I remember my teacher used to ask me this.
Which teacher? Wait, do we like the teacher?
In 12th grade, my senior year.
Did we like our teacher or did we?
It didn't even matter because my response was always the same.
What was it?
I don't know, but I'm going to be rich. And
But you did that.
I was dead serious, but like other classmates would be laughing or whatever. It's like I'd be dead serious. Like I didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing, but I put that word out there and manifested it and made sure it happened.
You did it.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the last thing you manifested?
Platinum album, which is Glockaveli, and it's in progress.
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Now, is there something with May? Like, I feel like, the tour kicks off in May, the album's out in May. Is there a particular reason?
Nah, we just. I'm real big on time and I don't want to rush anything.
Yeah.
And once I drop the tape, I just want to show love back to the fans at the same time. Instead of just giving them music, give them a tour too.
Yeah.
Yep.
The reason I was asking about May,
Mm-hmm.
because that's my birthday month.
Mm-hmm.
It's the greatest month. That's all I'm going to say.
The 2nd
After what?
August.
I'm not mad at August.
Can't be.
A lot of people I love are born in August.
Leos.
And maybe it all
That's
makes
what it
sense. Thank you for stopping by.
For sure.
I loved this conversation.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in New York, please stop by.
Cool. I got you.
I'm going to be looking at your post, and I'm going to be watching. I'm going to see if anyone else gets more tattoos of you, and we'll see how that shakes down.
Don't get it.
Anytime that you're here, please stop by.
I got you. For sure.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.